Fine. Fine. So first, let us fix our agenda, please. First, let us fix our agenda. So in the last session, we have discussed about what is an exactly DevOps that we have understood in the last session. Today, our focus is in cloud. What is a cloud? And what is AWS? What is the relation between AWS and DevOps that we will be discussing for today? Okay, let it be make it known. So yesterday, we have understood what is exactly DevOps. We understood very clear. Fine. So today we're gonna be focused on what is AWS and what is the relation between AWS versus DevOps that we are gonna be discussing for today. Okay, but before start, somebody new students are joined, but let them get benefit. Okay, so let us worry of last session. What we have discussed in the last session, just worry within 5 to 10 minutes. Then we will be move forwarding into the what is AWS and what is DevOps. We will be discussing for today. And tomorrow we're gonna be start our regular class. So what we are gonna be discussing that will be implementing practically from tomorrow onward. That is what exactly plan. Okay. Any so before starts before starts. Right. So let us start. Let us start. So please, so we have done an introduction yesterday, but let it be repeat again. So what was the questions which I asked you, please? What is the first question? What is an exactly application? What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. Okay, let it be repeat. What is an application? The working software which is written any programming language we call as an application. That application we're gonna be placed on server side. Once if it is placed on server side, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. Sir, what about SDLC? SDLC is a software development lifecycle. In SDLC, we have several stages and several phases. Which are all these guys, please? Analysis. We have analysis, design, implementation, testing, deploy, and maintenance. In this SDLC process, we have several stages and several phases. But for implementing, our applications like Flipkart or Amazon, we are following these all the stages. By following our SDLC process, we can able to build an application for doing a business in internet, Flipkart or Amazon. So for example, let's say if you want a build a Flipkart kind of applications. Okay, what are the first step, guys, please? Analysis. What are the first step? Analysis. What are the analysis, guys, please? Gathering information from the client. Client, like how exactly the login page, registration page, payment gateway, each and everything will be gathered. Based on gathering information, our architects will be design. Design is nothing but what exactly the design is nothing but what exactly the planning. Based on planning, our developers will implement the lines of code by using Java.NET Python. Once if it is in implement, our tests will be verified. Once if it is verified, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Once if it is placed, we can access our internet as a website. Whether it is working or not, we're going to be maintenance, monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software development lifecycle. In this SDLC process, we are providing highest quality, lowest cost within a shortest time. We're going to be delivering our working software. It is include develop, alter, maintain, software replace system. Software replace system. Got it very clearly. What is an exactly our SDLC process? But if you are a software engineer, you are part of our SDLC process. But if you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a developer, can write the lines of code. If you are a tester, can verify the functionality. But if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly you are gonna be, guys? Please let us understand, please. What is DevOps, please? DevOps is the combination of software development plus operation. So combination of software development plus operation, we call as what? DevOps. We call as what? DevOps. That means our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. So our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operation. That means we are part of coding. We are part of coding, building, testing, release, deploy, operation, and monitoring. So these are all the roles and responsibilities. But to be frankly, we are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test case. Just we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps a transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. But tell me, is DevOps is a technology like Java.NET Python? No. DevOps is not a technology. DevOps is a process. While implementing our DevOps process, we are following set of rules and principles. So for example, let's say, let's say, let's say the developers are keep on writing lines of code. The developers are keep on writing lines of code. These lines of code we are gonna be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with a high quality with low cost is nothing but what exactly our DevOps process. Repeat again for our understanding. So whatever the lines of code which is written by developer, these lines of code we are going to be delivering into the production environment within a shortest time with high quality with low cost is nothing but what exactly our DevOps process. But if you are a DevOps engineer, if you are a if you are a DevOps engineer, what exactly are roles and responsibility, guys, please? As a DevOps engineer, when you are getting into the company, we're going to be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. Sir, what is an exactly complex pipeline? What is an exactly transparent pipeline? Let us try to understand what we have discussed. The SDLC process is a complex pipeline. What is a complex pipeline? Our SDLC software development lifecycle is a complex pipeline. Sir, why we are calling SDLC is a complex pipeline? Because of it is a manual process. Because of it is a manual process. From analysis to design, design to implementation, implementation to testing, testing the deploy to maintenance. It is a manual process. Due to this manual process, if you got an error, any issue in middle of the process, for identification it will take long time. For resolving issue also it will take long. That means the cost will be increased, the cost will be decreased, and moreover, the customer is not satisfied. So that is the reason we are gonna be replacing a complex pipeline with what? A transparent pipeline. The DevOps is a transparent and automated process. DevOps is a transparent process. In this transparent process, everything is automated, everything is transparent, everything is transparent, everything is an automatic. Even though if you got an issue, any problem in middle of the process, easily we can able to rectify this issue as soon as possible, and we can able to deliver our working software as soon as possible. Here. That means if you are delivering as soon as possible, that means exactly the cost is reduced, the quality will be increased, and customer also is gonna be satisfied. Definitely. Why not? So that is the reason we are gonna be replacing complex pipeline with what? Transparent pipeline. But actual DevOps transparent pipeline is look like this only. In this DevOps transparent pipeline, we have a several stages and several phases. Which are all those, guys? Please tell me. What are the first one, guys? Please. Planning, coding, integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. In this process, our roles and responsibilities start from dev environment, ends with what? Operations. Clear. That means we are part of coding. We are part of coding. One second. Integration, testing, release, deploy, operation. But to be frankly, we are not part of planning. We are not writing any coding. We are not writing any test cases. Just to we are gonna be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. So this is what exactly our roles and responsibilities. This is what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. But sir, let us understand step by step, stage by stage, and stage by stage in each and every stage. What exactly are roles and responsibilities? First, let us talk about, are we part of coding? Sorry, planning? No, we are not part of planning. That is job done by the business analyst, domain experts, will playground. We are not part of that. Business analyst, domain expert, product owners, the playground. They will do that. So once if it is done, so developers in dev environment, the developers are keep on writing lines of code. Who is the responsible person? Developers are keep on writing lines of code in dev environment. The writing is responsible. Writing code is responsible with the developer only. Once if it is written by developer, the lines is responsible to maintain by DevOps engineer. Writing by developer, that lines of code after writing is going to be maintenance by DevOps engineer. Repeat again. Writing by developer and maintenance by DevOps engineer. But how many developers are writing continuously? The developers are continuously writing a lines of code. These lines of code as a DevOps engineer, we're going to be maintained and moreover continuously integrating also by using CI server. Once if it is an integrate, whether it is working or not, we're going to be execute our test cases, which is written by testers, not by you. Once if it is an executed, if we got an error, it is redirecting back to the developer. Developer has to fix an issue. Again, integration. Again, it will be an execute a test cases. Again, if you got an error, again, it is revert back to the developer. Developer has to fix an issue. Integration, again, execute. This loop will be repeated until zero errors. Once if it is zero errors, then we're going to be deploying, continuously deploying, delivering into the release. So this is which you're calling as what? Continuous integration, making working software, continuous delivery. Once if it is continuously delivering into the release, from release, we are going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. Placing our application hundreds of servers, we calling as what deployment? What is the deployment? Anybody help me in the chat box? Please repeat again. What is the deployment? Placing, please repeat in the chat box, all of you. Placing our websites on hundreds of servers, we calling as what? Deployment. Once if it is deployed, we can access our internet as a website like Flipkart or Amazon, book my show. But whether it is working or not, we're going to be monitor and maintenance. This entire process, which we are calling as what? Software, which you are calling as what? DevOps transparent type. Clear. But how we can able to implement this role? How we can able to implement this entire our DevOps process? By helping of tool stack. Which are all the tools we are gonna be using? Which are all the tools? So Git, we are gonna be learning Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Amazon Web Services, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk Elastic, Logstack, Kibana, and Terraform. These are all the tools we are going to be using for implementing an automated or DevOps a transparent pipeline from so dev environment to operations. Clear. I hope you people are understand. Let it be repeat again, guys, please. Let it be repeat again. So which are all the tools we are gonna be? We are gonna be learning Git. Git is a version control. Maven is a build tool. Jenkins is a CI, continuous integration, continuous delivery. And JFrog is an active factory. SonarQube is a code analyzer. By helping of these are all the tools, we are gonna be implementing our continuous integration, making working software and continuous delivery. Continuous deliver. This entire process which we are going to be implementing by helping of these are all the tools. Once if it is successfully delivering, we're going to be deploying our applications on hundreds of servers. We calling as what? Deployment. But how exactly we can able to do try to do that with help of configuration management. So what is an exactly configuration management? Replacing a manual configuration process with an automated process on a hundreds of servers, we calling as what? So configuration management. So for example, we have hundreds of servers. At a time, I want to install the software. At a time, I want to create a file. Yes, it is possible. Yes, we can able to automate this entire process with the help of Ansible. Ansible is a configuration management tool. By helping of Ansible, we can able to deploy our applications on hundreds of servers. Both those hundreds of servers, we can able to get it from cloud. Sir, how many ways we can able to get a service? Either we can able to get a server from physical environment or virtual environment or from cloud. But which cloud we're gonna be using? AWS. Not only placing our applications or websites on AWS servers, we can able to place it on our Docker containers. So what is an exactly Docker container? Docker container is an isolated area which you can place our website very easily with low cost with high quality. But these Docker containers we can able to automate or control or managing by Kubernetes. Kubernetes is just like an orchestration tool. By helping of Kubernetes, we can able to scale the paths, scale the containers, orchestration, high availability, desired state, redundancy. These are all the features which we can able to get it by Kubernetes. And elk elastic log stack Kibana. By helping of elk elastic log stack Kibana, we can able to monitor our application, how exactly the performance of our application we can able to monitor. And Terraform is a cross cloud platform. By helping of Terraform, we can able to create an automated process on cloud, any cloud. We can able to automate. We can able to automate our cloud infrastructure, either AWS or Azure or a Google. So by helping of these are all the tools: Git, Maven, Jenkins, JFrog, SonarQube, Ansible, AWS, Docker, Kubernetes, Elk, Terraform, we can able to implement an automated DevOps transparent pipeline from dev environment to operations. Guys, please, any questions up to this point? Who are all new joiners for today? I think cleared, am I right, all of you? Balu, Dhanush, Dilip, Geeta, Murali, Nikhil, Pravin, Sanjit, Umesh. Okay, you people are all cleared what we have discussed up to this point. Sir,
Yes.
as we discussed, yeah, as we discussed, we thought, so these are all the tools. By using these are all the tools, these are all the tools, we are implementing our DevOps transparent pipeline, we understand. But while implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, we required a infrastructure. So what kind of infrastructure? First, where we are implementing? Yeah. So DevOps process we understand, tools are understand. By using this tool, this process, this DevOps process, where we are going to be implementing on a cloud, on a cloud. But either we can implement this process physical environment, virtual environment, or cloud also. But which cloud? Any cloud. You go for any cloud, either Azure, Google, or AWS. But we are going to be implementing this process, this DevOps process, by using these are all the tools on AWS infrastructure. AWS infrastructure. I'll repeat again. On where exactly? On AWS infrastructure. But question is, sir, what is infrastructure? Question is, sir, what is AWS infrastructure? So first of all, let me know what is an application. Yeah, we have discussed in the beginning what is application. Please, anyone. Application is nothing but what exactly? As we come to know website, simple form. Actually, it is in a website. It is a software, working software, which you're calling as a application that we are placing on server side. We calling as an application website. But simply, please keep in your mind, application is equal to website. But for maintaining this website, for deploying this website, what kind of infrastructure is required? What kind of infrastructure is required? So for example, let's say to maintain this classroom, what kind of major infrastructure is required? Majorly. So my laptop, internet, camera, mic, or Zoom meeting, chairs, tables, lights, AC, projectors. These are all infrastructure is required to conduct this DevOps class. Am I right? The same way for maintaining this Flipkart kind of applications or Redbus kind of applications or Netflix kind of applications. Netflix kind of applications. Okay. So what kind of infrastructure is required? My question is that majorly servers are required, networks are required, database is required, and storage is required, and so on. And so on. So many things are required, but these are all major infrastructure. On top of this infrastructure, we can able to implement our DevOps process. But my question is, sir, how many ways, how many ways to get infrastructure? How many ways to get infrastructure? Yeah, we can able to get this infrastructure. We can able to get this infrastructure from physical environment or from virtual environment or from cloud. In cloud also virtual environment, but before cloud, it was like EXS servers and virtual environment. We have somewhere else in your workstation, like VMware workstation you are using previously. Understood? And cloud. In the cloud also we are using virtual environment. Okay, totally how many ways we can able to get it, guys, please? Either physical or virtual or cloud. But what is a cloud? What is a cloud to specifically? What is a cloud? To specifically, what is a cloud computing? Then first we need to understand what is a cloud computing. Okay, then we'll go for AWS. Okay, fine. But before cloud, what is a data center? Data center. Okay, let it be clarified. This. Okay. So, so what is a data center, please? The data centers look like this, right? They use computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room. We calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations, like in Hyderabad, in Mumbai, in recently Google is starting. It's going to be started in Vizag in Andhra Pradesh. So these data centers are located in different geographical location with the use computing power. So from this place, from this data center, if we can access over internet any kind of resources like a server, a network, or a storage, if we can control or access over internet is nothing but what exactly? Cloud computing. Cloud computing. Understood? Cloud computing. Sir, what is the cloud computing? What is the cloud computing? So what is the data center? The huge computing power keeping in a rack wise in a big room we calling as a data center. These data centers are located in different geographical locations. Somewhere else in remote place in US, in UK, London, Sydney, South Africa, Mumbai, Chennai, somewhere else. If we can access based on your for deploying our application like a Flipkart kind of application, based on requirement. So if we can access any kind of resources like server and network or storage over internet from a laptop, is nothing but what exactly the cloud computing. Okay. So as we discussed, this is a data center. This is a data center located in remote place, from remote place, from remote placed resources such as servers, network, database, storage. If we can access, if we can access over internet from a laptop, is nothing but what exactly cloud computing. Cloud computing. But any cloud is a rental based infrastructure. By using cloud, we are not buying anything. We are not buying, we are not buying, we are not maintaining anything. We are going to be getting only rental based infrastructure. Based on usage, we're going to be pay rent. Okay. Okay. Let me give an example you can able to come to know. For example, you want to go to the railway station. Buy car. How many ways we can able to get a car? We can able to get a car either by a new car from showroom, or else get a mobile, book a Ola or Uber cabs also, which is easy for you. Just for reaching railway station, are you buying a new car from showroom, or else book a Ola cab by using mobile, which is easy. Definitely, a rental car is very easy. Within a 10 minutes, get a car and at doorstep. Getting into the car, reach your railway station, whatever tariff you need to pay. And moreover, no need to require driver, no need to require to maintain the car. It's very easy. The same thing here also for deploying our application or websites. Okay, for deploying our Flipkart kind of applications, for deploying our Flipkart kind of applications, Redbus kind of application, Netflix kind of applications. Second, what kind of infrastructure is required? We can able to get it from cloud as a rental base. We're not paying anything. We're gonna be getting a rental based infrastructure based on usage. We're gonna be pay rent. This is what exactly the cloud. What is the cloud? By using cloud, we are not maintain. We are not buying anything. We're gonna be getting only rental based infrastructure based on usage. We're gonna be pay rent. Okay, perfect. So we are not buying, we are not maintaining. We're gonna be getting only rental based infrastructure. Based on usage, we're gonna be pay rent. But which cloud? Which cloud? In the market? In the market. So many cloud providers are available, but in the market, only three leading cloud providers are available. One is Azure, Google, AWS. But AWS is the first cloud provider in the world, 2002 March. In AWS, we are going to be learning more than 50 plus services we are going to be learning. Totally how many guys, please? 50 plus services like EC2, load balancer, Route 53, like work network, VPC, RDS, S3, IAM, so many services. Totally 50 plus services we are gonna be learning. We can't be display here. That's what all together. These are all services we dividing into the four model. What is the first one? VPC model, EC2 model, RDS model, S3 model. Okay. VPC is nothing but a network. EC2 is nothing but a server. RDS is nothing but a database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Let us repeat again. So VPC is nothing but a network. S3 EC2 is nothing but a server. So RDS is nothing but database. S3 is nothing but a storage. Let us repeat again for my satisfaction. So please write down here. So by using EC2, we can able to get a servers. EC2 is nothing but a servers. VPC is nothing but a network. Database is nothing but a RDS. S3 is nothing but a storage. Clear. So what kind of infrastructure is required? Can able to get it from AWS or not? Tell me. I love you. Perfect. But let us try to understand what is VPC, what is EC2, what is RDS, what is S3. Let us try to understand one by one. Let us talk about VPC. Sir, what is a VPC? So virtual private network. Say, sir, office kind of network. A office kind of network. A office kind of network. In your office, we have the computers are connected with each other with the internet cable or not. The same kind of private network we are gonna be getting. We are gonna be getting our internet in virtual form is nothing but what exactly VPC. I'll repeat again. What is a VPC? A office kind of network. If we can access our internet in virtual form is nothing but VPC. In AWS, anybody can able to get it. You and me, anybody, just like a sign up and sign in Facebook, the same way, we can able to get it. Once if it is successfully getting in AWS, we can able to create your own private section. This is your private section. This is your private section. This is my private section. This is my friend's private section. In this, we can able to create our resources like, so EC2 we can able to create, RDS we can able to create. These resources so completely secure. You are only can access, no one can access. These are all the resources. These resources fully controlled by you, but not by anybody. Got it. So, so from other network, we can't be in access. We can't be in access. But the same way you can't be control, we can't be in access other networks. So it is a completely isolated. Just like a Gmail, for example, let me give an example to understand. If we have a Gmail, everybody is logging into the Gmail. That means you can't read all the emails. Am I right? So by logging Gmail, can able to read your emails? No. By logging Gmail, can able to read my emails? No. It is the same thing here also. That is fully secure. Okay, what is AWS? A virtual private cloud in your private section of AWS, where you can place AWS resources. Who can allow, who can't be allow? We're gonna be writing a rules and regulation is nothing but what exactly VPC. But what about EC2? EC2 just like elastic compute cloud. A computing power is nothing but what exactly, guys, please? Like CPU, RAM, we calling as what? Compute. This computing power, if we can access our internet in a flexible form, is nothing but what exactly are EC. By using EC2, by using EC2, we can able to get a computing power like service. So based on the service, we can deploy our application very easily with low cost. Okay. It is just like a laptop, which are all the components available, which are all the components available in your laptop. The same components you're using server, but your laptop is just for home purpose. But your server is for deploying our application. So let's say, for example, let's say I want to deploy a Netflix kind of application. If you want to do Netflix kind of application, what we need to do first, please tell me. First, we need to create a network. I'm going to be creating a network. In the network, we are going to be creating a server. Yes, agreed. I created a server. On top of the server, on top of the server, we are placing a Netflix kind of application. Once if it is placed, we can access our internet like this. How I'm accessing Flipkart or Amazon the same way we can access. Very good. But what about customer information, login information, where exactly we can able to maintain, where we can able to maintain this information by helping of RDS. Means by using RDS, we can able to get a database like Oracle, MySQL, Postgres, SQL. These are all the databases which we can able to get it. So by using VPC, by using VPC, we can able to get network. By using EC2, we can able to get a server. By using RDS, we can able to get a databases. But the question is, sir, the question is, so by using Netflix, what exactly we can able to try to do? What we can do? So basically, by using Netflix, we can able to browse our videos like web series. Am I right? Like larger kind of video files, like Blu-ray printed Hollywood kind of movies, Disney kind of movies. But if it is more than 6 GB, 10 GB of video files, can able to inserting into the database? No, we can't able to try to do that. No, it is not possible. That is the reason. So we are gonna be using external storage called S3, simple storage services. By using S3 bucket, we can able to upload or download any kind of file over internet, any kind of file over internet. Any kind of file like audio, video, MP3, PDF, any kind of file. But it's just like a Google Drive. How we are using Google Drive, the same way we can able to use a S3 bucket. Here is the best example is Google Drive itself. Even the PPT presentation, it's coming from Google Drive itself. Yes, please, one question I'm asking you. Which is first, Google Drive is first introduced or S3 bucket is first introduced? As we discussed, AWS is a first cloud service provider. That means S3 bucket is the first introduced in the market. Then only Google Drive. Got it. Okay. So by helping of so this infrastructure easily we can able to deploy our applications like Flipkart, Amazon, Book My Show by helping of our DevOps transparent pipeline. Clear all of you? Understand? We are gonna be deploying our applications by using a DevOps process, by using our DevOps process on cloud infrastructure. It might be AWS or anything. Okay. So let us repeat again. By using cloud, we can able to get infrastructure on top of this cloud infrastructure. By using this tool stack, whatever the tool stack, by using this tool stack, we are going to be implementing an automated DevOps transparent pipeline. While implementing this DevOps transparent pipeline, whatever the lines of code which is written from developer, we are going to be delivering into production environment within a shortest time, with high quality, with low cost, with low failure rate is nothing but what exactly our DevOps transparent pipeline. Any questions, please? Do you have any questions? So that is what exactly for today's session. We understand completely what is DevOps, what is AWS. So what is the difference? What is the relation between these two? We understand. But tomorrow onwards, we're gonna be start our regular classes. So we are getting into the cloud. We are gonna be start implementing what we have discussed. Great. Okay. So who are interested, to the registrations, do the payments, and we'll continue by tomorrow. So tomorrow, please be join same time, same link. Okay. So do you have any questions for today's session? Danush, Balu, Danush, Dilip.
No.
Sir, can we get the recording session of the classes?
Definitely, obviously. So one second, one second, one second. Actually, one second. Course hour, you can get it. Okay. So read it here. You can come to know. So prerequisitions. So these are all prerequisitions. I will cover. Don't worry. So who can join in this course? Yeah. Which are all the benefits, guys? Please daily class recording videos after the payment via Google Drive. From data of registration, you're going to be accessing up to 11 minutes. Resume preparation, interview question and answers for real-time projects, materials. Yeah. So each and every class is practical. So this is our admin number. So class timing will be 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. Monday to Saturday. Sometime I'm going to be taking classes Sunday also. This is our admin number. Please use this. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Master, I have one question.
Please, please, please.
Yeah. Like in October, there was some batch started at same time for same course. I could not attend that. So, like, is it that batch is scheduled to another time or what? Like
This
this.
is same timing, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It is a
No,
fixed to me.
initially it was like we had a batch in October also, na same
Mm,
timing 8 a.m. for the
yes.
same DevOps thing.
Yeah.
So, like, what happened to that batch? It is still in progress or what?
Yeah, it will be in the same timing. It will be. So that will be some content will be different. Okay. But we have another timings also, 6 a.m. also.
Sir, I'm asking. I have joined. I've tried to join both the batches, 8 a.m. and 6 a.m., but I could not carry on due to some office issues. So what
Mhm.
I'm saying is, let's suppose if we enroll for this batch,
Mhm.
so is it going to be at same timing? Because if it is going to be at same timing, then we can, like, I can join. Otherwise, after this time, I won't be able to join. So what I'm asking is, same batch we have in October,
Okay.
6 6 a.m. and 8 a.m. So
Okay.
are these batches going on or not?
Uh,
Or
yeah,
we have it to other time?
no. The timing is really fixed. Okay. You have to concern about, you have to join 8 a.m., continue with the same time. It won't be changed for you. Okay.
So what about the batch that we had in October? Like, is it
You
going on
already
or not?
joined that 8 a.m. back previously?
I took the classes,
Okay,
but
demo attend. I can. No, no, no. Please carry on with. Please be joined 8 a.m. It will be fixed. Okay. Please. It won't
uh,
be. It won't be change the timings.
It will be same.
Same timing. Same time. Okay.
My question is clear. I mean,
Understand your question, please. My remaining students will be confused. That's what I can't answer this.
okay.
That's what. Okay. That is the reason. So please be fresh minded. Join here. I will take care of everything. Okay. Your timing will be same. It won't be changed.
Okay. Is it going to be same? If I
Same time. It
join.
won't be changed for you. 8 a.m.
Okay.
Until unless you want to shift.
Okay. Okay.
You can shift. You can call a call, but I don't want to change the time. For example, any time issue for your office, maybe you can shift to 6 a.m.
Okay. Okay.
But class course, everything is same. It will be contained.
So I think in that case, for next 3 to 5 months, 3 to 5 months,
You
or
have to fix your mind. 4 to 5 months, same timings, same content.
yeah.
What I'm giving the content, it will be delivered.
So for the next 4 months,
4
we are going
months.
to
It will take
same
1 2 weeks
timing.
extra also,
Same.
because if it
Yeah,
is a lengthy course,
that depends. It does not matter. But we're gonna have same timing
same
and
time,
same batch continue.
same time, same batch. It won't be changed. Yeah. Fine. Any other questions, please? Dilip, Danush, Geeta Varma, Murali, Nikhil. Any questions? Hmm. That's it. So we'll be continue by tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll start our regular class. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Thank you. Thanks, buddies, all of you. We'll continue tomorrow. Same timing, same link. If anybody interested, please do the registrations. Thank you.